The Milwaukee Bucks are going to go down in NBA history being eliminated in one of the most embarrassing ways possible, being eliminated by an 8 seed as a 1 seed. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Yeah, I did not expect to be making a elimination Bucks rebuild this early. The Bucks were my preseason championship winner. Like, that's who I predicted to win it all. When the playoffs started, though, I did change that prediction. I had the Bucks losing to the Celtics in the conference finals, but still, this was the favorite to win it all, and they lost in 5 games. 3 games at home. That's insane. Jimmy Butler, Himmy Butler, like, we know now playoff Jimmy is one of the greatest performers in the playoffs we could ever witness. And it's just like a blessing to be able to watch Jimmy Butler perform in the playoffs, put the team on his freaking back, a team that is definitely less talented than that Bucks team, and just beating them in 5. Now, yes, Giannis was hurt for a couple of those games, but still, even without Giannis, you'd expect to beat them. They blew out the Heat. The Bucks blew out the Heat in game 2 with no Giannis. So they definitely could have won the series, and they didn't. So we know that Boston is going up against Philly in the conference finals. We know that Denver is playing Phoenix in round 2. As of now, I'm recording this before game 6 of the Lakers and the Warriors series, so you might already know who's in the second round for that before this video comes out. But yeah, let's get into this Bucks rebuild, man, and their future doesn't look the brightest. I'll tell you that. We have a rematch from last year's finals, Celtics and Warriors here, and the winner is the Celtics this time around. They end up sweeping the Warriors with Jason Tatum being your finals MVP. Well, I hope the Knicks don't lose in 5. So before we get back into the video, I want to give a word from today's sponsor, NBA Sorare. So if your team just got eliminated or just didn't make the playoffs altogether, Sorare is a great way to have fun during the playoffs. Sorare is a sports fantasy game and marketplace that features officially licensed digital player cards from the NBA. And in Sorare, you buy, sell, collect, and trade these digital player cards. You act as a general manager, and you do your best way to strategize your lineup going up against people all around the world. Let me show you. So this week, I am not doing so hot in their pickup playoff tournament. Jokic got me an 85, Trae Young got me a 71, but I didn't get a lot out of RJ Barrett, Davion Mitchell, or Russ. Now, I still have 1 game left for RJ and Davion Mitchell to pick up some of the slack, but I'm done with Russ at just 28 points. So I'm currently 26th out of 117th in my common league, which you guys can join. And shout out to Jonas, who's number 1 in this. He's had Ja, Trae Young, Max Strus, what a play there, Bam, and Anthony Davis. Yeah, I'm currently 26th out of 117th in this league, which you guys can join with my link in the description. And with that link to sign up with NBA Sorare, you can get 20 free common cards to enter those tournaments that I showed you. But if you want a chance at like NBA gift cards, NBA tickets, then you could join my limited contender tournament. And yeah, use the link in the description. Thank you to Sorare for sponsoring today's video. I can't recommend it enough. But yeah, I can't believe as a Knicks fan, man, I get to watch quarterfinal basketball, like Eastern Conference semifinal basketball, for the first time since 2013. And don't remind me of that series with J.R. Smith kind of blowing it against the Pacers. And you know how I said that this Bucks future is a little bleak? Because yes, they have the best player in the NBA, in my opinion, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is not going to get an extension done this offseason, which was reported by Brian Winters, which is fine. He's still got next year and the year after that guaranteed. Now he could opt out of that 2026 player option. Middleton has a $56 million player option. Nope, that is because I am under... Oh, I thought it was because I was under cap holds. It's that high? No, it is not. It's $40 million. So in 2K's... So in 2K, he might opt in. Now, if he was a straight up free agent, I think I would let him walk. Like, Middleton's 31. In real life, he's probably going to opt out of that player option and look for a long-term deal, similar to what Gordon Hayward did with Boston a few years ago, just to get like another 80 or 100 plus million guaranteed. Jrue Holiday, though, like, he's 33 years old. He has a player option next year. I might look to trade Jrue in this video, in this offseason. We have Brook Lopez, who's an unrestricted free agent at 35, but he was so good for Milwaukee. I don't know if I can let him walk for nothing. Jay Crowder, who they gave up multiple second-round picks for, is a free agent. Probably going to let him walk, but then again, this bench is so weak, and it's not very good that we might need to bring back anybody that we possibly can. Thank God Bobby Portis is on a great contract. Goran Dragic retires. That's our only Buck. And it's not like we have a lot of draft capital either. The Bucks don't have many of their future first-round picks from the Jrue Holiday trade, the PJ Tucker trade, and we don't have our first-round pick in this draft because the Rockets have it at 29 as the Jazz win the Wemby sweepstakes, Blazers at 2, and Spurs at 3. And a lot of you guys are asking me, Matt, how are you getting Start Today? It's broken. First of all, like, I hate that it's broken on 2K, but what I basically do here is go into 2K share scenarios. I'm on Xbox Series X, and you really can't see the top downloaded ones because this feature is still broken the second year of it being implemented. No surprise to 2K. And I'll go through these, and I'll look for one that says Start Today, or at least says the date. So this is actually the one I'm downloading for this video. It's just NBA playoffs for 27-23. I'll go into a couple of these and just make sure the seating is right, player ratings and stuff like that. Yeah, you might get something with like that Middleton contract that could be a little bit different, but it's better than just getting nothing, you know? Hey, do I do a Middleton for Gobert trade? And Mike Budenholzer, man, like, do I fire Budenholzer, who could definitely get fired in real life? I don't think I'm going to, at least now, because his ratings are pretty good. I think if we have a disappointing playoff exit next year, he could get canned. But he really got out-coached by Spoelstra at an embarrassing level in round 1. And we're going to try to work out a trade with the Golden State Warriors. It's basically a Jrue Holiday for Jordan Poole trade. We get younger at that kind of guard position. I would like to keep Jordan Poole as a shooting guard. I don't think I want to make him that long-term point guard option now if we don't have a better kind of upgrade or another option at the point guard spot next year. He will be the one. But yeah, we get younger. The Warriors maybe want, like, they regret giving him that contract. They're still trying to win a championship before Clay and Curry are kind of officially done. They get an elite perimeter defender there because they might also lose DiVincenzo in free agency. I would like to not give up some draft capital, but it looks like Patrick Baldwin Jr. needs to be included in this trade. Yeah, okay. So we'll take Patrick Baldwin Jr. from you. Pat Connaughton is probably somebody I'm willing to give up and a second, and I get to bring in Gary Payton. You know what? Let's make this trade straight off the bat. I didn't have to give up that future first round pick, and yeah, we just traded Jrue Holiday to the Golden State Warriors. We're going to try to keep developing Beauchamp, but I got to see how deep this rotation could be, because maybe he's just not going to be able to find playing time next year. So we have the last pick of the draft. I'm not going to take like Marcus Sasser. We could look at maybe Jalen Pickett out of Penn State. Sure, we'll take Jalen Pickett out of Penn State, or we can go Oscar Tshiebwe. I'll take Oscar Tshiebwe out of Kentucky. But yeah, Wemby goes to the Jazz, Scoot Henderson to the Blazers, Nick Smith goes 3 to the Spurs. Guess they liked him over Amen Thompson, and they definitely wanted a point guard. So we'll sign to Tshiebwe just to be like a rotational piece. Middleton opts in. Okay, so it was a $40 million player option. I don't know why 2K was showing me $56 million. That might have been his cap hold. So do I move Middleton as well? That could be something that we try to do and completely rebrand this Bucks team, get a little bit younger. And you know what? I'm going to send Chris Middleton to the Sacramento Kings. I've actually mocked this before, and maybe more of a sign and trade, but we're going to trade him for Davion Mitchell and Malik Monk. So our backcourt is going to look like Mitchell and Jordan Poole. Now, it's definitely worse in the short term than Middleton and Jrue Holiday, but we're looking still at the long term here, and we don't want to make Giannis too upset where we would eventually have to trade him if he were to ask out or leave us in free agency for nothing. And then we're getting also an elite three-point shooter in Malik Monk. I hope we can retain his bird right so I can go over the cap to re-sign him. And yeah, we're going to agree to this trade. The Kings are looking to get a little bit better on defense as well. On the perimeter, wow. Butchered that. And with Harrison Barnes potentially leaving Middleton is definitely an upgrade there. And he can also mentor Keegan Murray. So yeah, this Bucks team is going to look a lot different now that we aren't paying Middleton or Holiday or committing to them in their mid to late 30s. I'll feel a little bit comfortable or more comfortable about giving Brook Lopez a 3-year deal to stay with us. Because, you know what, he's an elite defender. Like I said, 35 years old. He's going to want a ton of money. The Magic are giving him almost $30 million a year. The Rockets basically are. Wow. I don't want to commit to that 4th year. I think if we were to give him $30 million a year for 3 years, that's a lot. Say we did a flat rate and we gave him, I mean, he's going to opt into that player option. So we'll just do a guaranteed 3 years, $90 million. It looks like we're going to be able to bring him back. We could also bring back Jay Crowder. So let me just see what the rotation would look like before Crowder. And now that we brought in Malik Monk, does that make Grayson Allen expendable? And yeah, we're going to ship Grayson Allen off to Chicago for a future first-round pick down the line. And they get a really good three-point shooter in Allen, who's 27 years old if the Bulls are still looking to compete. And we're going to take on Marko Simonovic. I got to give them Portland's second-rounder next year. But we're just trying to recoup some of this future trade picks because, yeah, we don't have anything, basically, in 2024 or 2025. Oh boy. So I think we have a swap with the Pelicans next year? I don't know. It says they have both of them. Does that? I don't really know because wouldn't we have one of those? I could be reading into that wrong, but we'll see if we have a first round pick next year. We are going to bring back Lopez. So like Bobby Portis and like Malik Monk off the bench I think is going to be great. I guess it can't hurt giving Jay Crowder a 1-year deal. I'll give him a 1-year deal with a player option or a 2-year deal, player option. If he doesn't play, you know what, maybe he opts out for about $8 million. gives us a little bit, I think it would be worth it. Jevon Carter, I'd like to bring back as well, just for his defense. Don't really want to give him notable minutes, but I wouldn't mind bringing him back in case somebody does get hurt. So yeah, I don't normally bring in Brook Lopez, so I gotta kind of see how he's gonna regress, and I hope that I can avoid some major regression from him. So it doesn't look like we can bring back Jevon Carter, unfortunately, or at least he's not showing up in the affordables. Yeah, he wants about $6 million. I can only hand out like a $2 million deal, or at least I can hand out not a $2 million or a $6 million deal to Jevon Carter. So we'll bring in Pat Bev on a 1-year deal. I'll give him about $6.7 million. We're getting some good defense there. I know losing Jrue Holiday, one of the best defenders, maybe the best overall defender in the league. At least that's what the players think. That's going to hurt. But you know what? We're still looking at this in the long term. We want to make Giannis happy now and in 5 years from now. And if we lose Holiday for nothing, or if he regresses, same with Middleton, we could be screwed. So I'm sorry, Bucks fans. We might see a little bit of a drop off next year, but we can at least value this team and see where we can go going forward. So Giannis stays at a 97. Brook Lopez regresses. I mean, he's 35. I'm not surprised. Payton regresses. I'm going to change his position. We have Beverly as well. We have good defenders. Davion Mitchell apparently goes up 7 overalls. I don't think he was initially a 75, so that could have been some G League stuff with the scenario I downloaded. I like where we're heading, but this season is definitely going to be unexpected. Like, I have no idea how we're going to perform, and we still got some young guys. Yeah, like, we have Patrick Baldwin, we have MarJon Beauchamp. All right, so this is what the rotation is going to look like. Davion Mitchell and Jordan Poole in the backcourt. We have Jay Crowder at the 3. Giannis at the 4, Lopez at the 5, so I'm glad I brought back Jay Crowder now because we kind of had a hole there. We have Bobby Portis, Malik Monk, Gary Payton, Patrick Beverly, and MarJon Beauchamp off the bench. Really deep bench. I like it now. Like I said, I wanted to change Gary Payton's position back to, ooh, wow, it's actually the worst at a guard, so never mind. Under Mike Budenholzer, this team is going to go to balance. We're 3.5 stars. Lopez, interesting, not a great fit. Let's see, first game of the season against the Heat, the team that eliminated us, and we lost by 5. Yikes. Giannis had 47 points, and we ended up losing. So we'll also keep an eye on how Middleton and Holiday do for the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings this season. We beat the Wizards by 5, Giannis with 39, 18, and 8, and then we beat the Pistons by 15. Okay, Giannis might win MVP this year, which I'm not too surprised with. All right, so we're here for the All-Star game. Giannis is going to be a starter on Team Luka. That is going to be our only All-Star. Thankfully, we do not see Jrue Holiday or Middleton there. Now, Giannis did miss, like, the last few weeks. He came back basically on January 21st, and we've been playing a lot better. No surprise. But we are 28 and 24, which gives us the 5th seed in the East. Giannis is putting up Giannis-type numbers, almost averaging a triple-double. Jordan Poole above 20 points per game. He's been efficient, which is an encouraging sign. Hopefully he's doing all right on the defensive end. Davion Mitchell, not bad either at the point guard spot. I think I could commit to Davion long-term as he's 25 years old. He's basically about to go into his prime. Brook Lopez efficiency has dropped off this year, which is expected, but we're getting that rim protection. Can justify that $30 million. Oscar Tshiebwe played a little bit with Giannis hurt, but Bobby Portis efficiency has dropped off a little bit this year as well. Jay Crowder, not terrible numbers from him. Malik Monk, though, has been a little bit disappointing. Can't lie. So if we take a look at Jrue Holiday on the Warriors, he's averaging, okay, he's only started 1 game, so he could win 6 men. 10 points, shooting 48 from the field, 34 from 3. It's not bad, and he's probably playing elite defense, but $36 million, you're going to have to commit to him again after this year. It's a lot to do. As for Chris Middleton on the Kings, he's averaging 18.5 points. Okay, he is shooting 42 from the field, 39 from 3, 84 from the line, so he's playing well for Sacramento. Oof, Jordan Poole gets hurt while also Brook Lopez is out. And we're here at the deadline, and we're going to make a trade with the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going to be giving them Gary Payton to make the money work. MarJon Beauchamp, yeah, we're going to part ways with him. Dorian Finney-Smith, we're going to pick up. We have him under contract this year and next year, and if Jay Crowder leaves, or if we wanted to trade him, Finney-Smith can kind of take those minutes. We get a 2nd-round pick that they got from Dallas. So yeah, we're going to pick up Dorian Finney-Smith. I still want to win a championship this year, and we're adding another versatile defender. So that is going to be the only move I'm going to make. I got a 2nd-round pick. I didn't have to give up a future first. We got Brook Lopez coming back. I feel good about this team. Oh, okay, Davion gets hurt as I say that. But yeah, I feel like 2K just hates the Bucks and the Sin, and that's what scares me. So you know what? I think I'm going to start Finney-Smith over Jay Crowder. I'm going to give Brook Lopez a little bit less minutes. We can do about 24 to Finney-Smith. Let's go about 29 to Mitchell, 31 to Poole. And I like this team a lot offensively. I like it defensively. What would defense system proficiency, but 3.5 stars because Poole, not a great defender. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Hopefully Giannis doesn't get hurt, or Jordan Poole. Anybody else, it's okay. We could maybe survive. And yeah, Giannis wants to test free agency in 2 years, so let's hope we can win another championship or at least go to a finals before that happens. Patrick Beverley dislocates his right patella, so we're going to be without him for the playoffs. That's if we make it, because we're 37 and 36. Okay, at least we're definitely going to be in the play-in tournament, or at least I hope we are. So we finished 42 and 40. I'm kind of scared to see where we ended up seeding-wise, as Luka wins MVP, Wemby Rookie of the Year, Drew Eubanks, what? 6th Man of the Year. Giannis wins Depoy, 27, 14, 8, 1.3 steals, 2.2 blocks. Okay, just absurd numbers. Evan Mobley wins Most Improved, and Quinn Snyder of the Hawks gets Coach of the Year. Giannis is on All-NBA First Team and All-Defensive First Team, obviously. Okay, we actually finished as the 5th seed. 42 and 40 gets you the 5th seed. Just a down year for the East. Here were the final numbers from this season, as Jordan Poole finished technically above or right at 20 points per game. Then we had Bobby Portis, Davion Mitchell, Brook Lopez, and Malik Monk, and Jay Crowder kind of in that tier as well. So I'm kind of nervous about this team in the playoffs because we have Boston in round 1. Like, really? Jason Tatum's hurt, though. Oh. Okay, hold on. And it looks like Al Horford was hurt as well. So we're without Pat Bev. Jay Crowder's kind of hurt. Now, okay, Tatum is out for this series. So is Al Horford possibly, or at least coming back from a broken leg. We might be chilling. So Patrick Baldwin Jr. is going to be the 9th man with Pat Bev hurt. And here is the starting 5. So we have Mitchell, Poole, Finney-Smith, Giannis, Lopez. It's a good defensive 5 without Poole there, but Poole gives us some offensive versatility there. And then we have Bobby Portis, Malik Monk, Jay Crowder, and Patrick Baldwin Jr. off the bench. 3.5 star balance. No Brook Lopez, which means we should beat Boston, right? We do win game 1 by 13 points. Jaylen Brown goes off, but so does Giannis. Poole has a solid game. Brook Lopez, 7 for 16. I'll take that. Davion Mitchell had 8 assists and 7 boards. Game number 2, we lose this one. If we lose to the Celtics, okay, Jordan Poole, am I really going to get those games out of you? Brook Lopez, maybe just stop shooting. Oh my God. And Poole got hurt. You gotta be kidding me. Game 3, he could play through it, and we win. Okay. He has 27 points through that injury. Bobby Portis, maybe he's better than Brook Lopez. Maybe we go to that switch. Game number 4, Crowder's fully healthy, and we win. Let's go. I did insert Bobby Portis into the starting 5, and I'm benching Brook Lopez. Poole at 31 points. Hell yeah. And can we win this in 5? No. We ended up losing by 7. Can we not make them force a game 7, please? Oh my God. No, Jaylen Brown drops 52 on our heads. Game 7 in Boston. Are we going to blow a 3-1 lead? We're going to do it. No, Boston is so much more likely to win in 2K simulation, even without Tatum. I'm just hoping I'm doing some reverse psychology here. I think we're okay. All right. We end up winning in 15. Jordan Poole, while hurt, just kind of played so much better for us. Him and Giannis did great. So did Davion Mitchell. Bobby Portis, I think, needs to start over Brook Lopez. And we're taking on the Atlanta Hawks, who are the best regular season team this season. So if I was going to look at this playoff rotation, Malik Monk just has not been great as a Buck. I'll tell you that. Brook Lopez, definitely less minutes. We have Jay Crowder and Patrick Baldwin Jr. there. All right, here we go. Game 1 against Atlanta. I feel like we could beat them, but we end up losing by 2 points. Oh, we almost came back in the 4th. Game 2 ends in an L as well, as we lose by 10 because we could not score in the 4th. Ah, damn it. All right. Game 3. We ended up winning. That was huge. By 5 at home. Wow, great games, or a great kind of team performance here. Can we win Game 4 to tie it up? Nope, we go down 3-1 because we get blown out at home in Game 4. Damn. All right. Well, I guess we're going to lose in 5. They just... and Finney-Smith's hurt. So, Game 5, it's in Atlanta. Poole's fully healthy. Does not matter, though. We ended up losing by 20. Wow. Yeah. Bobby Portis shot 1 for 10. Crowder shot 3 for 10. And we just got no offensive help outside of Giannis and Poole. So, that's what we're kind of looking for in the offseason. I don't know why Davion Mitchell only took 4 shots. That's just weird. He was averaging 16 points the whole playoffs. Probably more than that. Probably 17 before this game. Brook Lopez shot 2 for 9. Yikes. Yikes. Just big yikes. We got to see what we're going to do in the offseason. You have the Hawks and the Pelicans in the finals. And the Hawks win in 7 with DeJounte Murray being your finals MVP. Greg Popovich retires. Chris Paul and Dwight Howard head to the Hall of Fame. Draft lottery time. Let's see if we get that Pelicans pick. It's going to be what? At pick 30, so the Pelicans are going to definitely get our pick, which is at 19. And do we get the Pelicans pick, or... And we do not. The Pelicans get the pick at 22, so we don't get a first-round pick this year. Budenholzer, like, I could fire him, but who do I go after? Who's a better option? Billy Donovan? Joe Prunty? I don't know if either of those I should do. So I'm going to keep Budenholzer around. And like maybe if I see a Nick Nurse or a Ty Lue or a Quinn Schneider, somebody like that in the coaching free agency, I would go after them or Spoelstra. But I shouldn't like downgrade my coach here. It's tough. Like I don't mind having these 5 guys here. I don't. Brook Lopez for $30 million. I mean, I do mind, but who's taking that contract, you know? Which was my fear of what was going to happen. But I wanted to bring back Brook Lopez. He's so vital to this Bucks team, both offensively and defensively. I mean, so is Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton. I traded both of them. DJ Wagner goes number 1 to the Suns. He's going to replace Chris Paul. Matas Buzuelos to the Bulls there. We had no picks, so we got no rookies to sign. I'm going to bring back Davion Mitchell. Jay Crowder opts out. Now I'm glad I got Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm going to bring back Patrick Baldwin Jr. and Tshiebwe just as some rotational guys. I'm looking for any type of scoring, man. Like, I can't have those games where I'm getting 50-plus points out of Giannis and Poole, but I'm getting nothing out of anybody else. So I could look to bring back in like a Cam Reddish, Jay Crowder. I could look to like bring back Jay Crowder, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Isaiah Joe. Oh, I get him all the time, but I kind of need somebody like him. But I'm not going to go with Isaiah Joe. I'm going to go with Malik Beasley on my mid-level exception because he could be somebody that could just come in, maybe score a 17 for us. Now, if I were to bring in Malik Beasley, do I not have bird rights on Malik Monk? That's what I was afraid of. Oh my God. Okay, so Malik Monk, I just can't sign. Is that what we're going to do here? He wants $22 million a year. I could give him about 17. Huh. Can I give him a 1-year deal? He doesn't want that. So we'll monitor him. I don't know if I could bring in Beasley and sign Monk. Gotta risk that. I mean, Beasley could be okay for us. Yeah, so I could give Monk about 17 mil. So I'm going to wait a couple days, hope he doesn't get signed. And then when that demand goes down, I can maybe kind of sweep right in and get there or get him. All right, here we go. I could probably give him a 2-year deal, player option, and he will most likely take that. He doesn't have a deal from anybody else, and boom, we bring back Malik Monk. And I might as well bring back Jay Crowder, 1 year, $15 million. Yeah. And we're just going to bring in like Kem Birch for some depth purposes. And we get Simonovic back on the qualifying offer. Player progression, Davion Mitchell up to an 86, not bad. Brook Lopez somehow goes up at age 36. Portis does not go up. Malik Monk goes up in overall. Beasley regresses. Okay. It's not what I wanted to see because I needed Beasley. You know, he's going to be the guy that when we're not getting scoring out of some of these players, I need him to give me a nice 18-point game. So here's what the year 2 rotation is going to look like. Davion Mitchell, Jordan Poole, Dorian Finney-Smith, Giannis, Bobby Portis. So yeah, I'm going to start Portis over Lopez. We have Monk, Beasley, Lopez, Crowder, Baldwin Jr. off the bench. 4-star balance. Let's hope for the best this year. All right, so here at the All-Star Draft, and Giannis is once again a starter for Team Luka. We don't have any other All-Stars in this draft. We are 11 games above 500. We're 32-21. Jordan Poole's offense has taken a little bit of a step back this year. Davion Mitchell has taken a step up. Bobby Portis averaging a double-double as our starting center. I like what Patrick Baldwin Jr. is doing, man. I'm trying to find more minutes for him, so I've given a little bit less to Jay Crowder. Malik Beasley hasn't just done a lot for us, even though his efficiency has been just fine. Dorian Finney-Smith has been okay as well. I could experiment, like if we have like a certain seed locked up, like I kind of want to see what Patrick Baldwin Jr. can do. I currently have him being mentored by Giannis, and we have the trade deadline coming up. Now, I don't think I can move Brook Lopez yet because he's got 2 years on that deal. I should probably give him a 2-year contract, not a 3-year deal. I'm going to look around the league. I'm going to see if there's anybody on the trade block. Whoa, James Harden's on the trade block. Okay. Do I say screw it, go all in this year and trade Jordan Poole for James Harden and have Harden and Giannis on the same team after Harden and said he has no skill? Bradley Beal's also on the trade block. Karl Anthony Towns is on the trade block. Okay, I think this is where I could leverage Jordan Poole. DeAndre Ayton's on the block. Wait, DJ Wagner's already on the block? Okay, I don't know if I really agree with that. And it looks like they want to get Jason Tatum in the offseason. Okay, so we have Bradley Beal as an option. We have James Harden as an option. Karl Anthony Towns, CJ McCollum. I'm okay moving Jordan Poole for one of those guys. So we're going to see. I think those are the best options there. They're on the block in 2K, so let's see if we can snag one of them. I wonder if this trade makes us better, because I would have to include Brook Lopez to make the money work. Karl Anthony Towns, he's having a good season. He's having a good season. They like Jordan Poole a lot, who I wouldn't mind moving for Cat. Now, if I take a look at Bradley Beal, who's currently hurt. Damn, so I wouldn't even be able to go after Beal, and I'd probably have gone after him. And if we go to Harden... could I get Harden and Cat? Ooh, I don't know, because I would use Brook Lopez to try to get Harden straight up. I don't know where Harden's value's at 4 stars. Like, yeah, I feel like I would have to have Poole in this deal. Like, I couldn't do Brook Lopez and Jay Crowder unless they really just want to move them. And I would also include this first round pick. Okay, Jay Crowder has a no trade clause. Really, Jay? You're gonna block this? What about if we did Finney Smith instead? Holy shit. What the? What? Harden's value was that low? They really wanted Harden off the team where they just took a first round pick, Finney Smith, and Brook Lopez. Okay. All right, now I got to figure out a way to get Karl-Anthony Towns. Because this is about to be the craziest deadline ever. So, Jay Crowder, can you not be like a dick for once and accept this trade? Let's see if they would do this. I would throw in that Bulls first round pick that we got in the Grayson Allen deal. So, Poole, Crowder, and a first for Towns. Crowder, I hate you so much. Luckily, we have Malik Beasley that also makes the money work. Oh my god, what? Wow, guys, okay. Well, Harden I kind of get because his value in 2K is so weird when you get into like year 3 and 4. But you gotta work that trade block, man. Their value becomes so much more diminished when they're on the block and you can go out and try to acquire them. I guarantee you, if I offered those same deals for Towns and Harden before they put on the block, they were not saying yes. And I just blew up this team even more, which I didn't expect. So we have Giannis, Towns, and Harden. Okay, yeah, this is kind of crazy. So I think I'm going to move Harden back to a shooting guard, though, because I still want to start Mitchell, because he's been good for us this year. Like, I'm okay with Harden being the point guard, though, if we wanted to move Mitchell to the shooting guard spot. But yeah, we could do Giannis at the 3, Towns at the 4, Lopez at the 5. But what I thought to do was just, like, I'm okay starting Patrick Baldwin Jr. and having, like, Towns at the 5 and Giannis at the 4. I kind of like that a lot, and just have Bobby Portis come off the bench. I am praying that we don't have any injuries to this team. So, we're a little thin. Khem Birch is probably going to get around 12 minutes a night. Bobby Portis, Malik Monk as the 6th man. I think Monk can get like 23 minutes a night. Crowder really didn't want to waive that no trade clause. We could do Bobby Portis about 27. Let's do Towns 35, Giannis 36. Patrick Baldwin Jr. can get 23 minutes a night. That's a nice upgrade there. Let's do 32 to Mitchell, and let's do 32 to Harden. Okay. Okay. This is fun, man. I'm having fun with this rebuild right now. Let's see how this team looks. With these guys under it, we suck. All right, well, I'm more focused on the playoffs and how this team performs. And I might play around with the rotations a little bit. Like, if I want to do Giannis and Towns in the front court, maybe I do that thing where I do Giannis at the 3, Cat gets hurt. Who's surprised? Just be healthy for the playoffs. Oh, my God, I hate my life, man. Davion Mitchell, torn Achilles. Out for the year. I mean, I could start Harden at the 1 and Monk at the 2, but this team's already thin and then Harden gets hurt. Come on. Oh my god, and then Malik Monk breaks his right hand. What the fuck is going on? I just said 2K make the rotation. We're starting Corey Joseph and Gary Harris. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do they always have to get injured in March, man? Like, Harden should be back. We might not even make the playoffs, though. Yeah, there's Monk being back. Harden should be back for the playoffs. Monk literally comes back for 1 day and then bruises his tailbone. F you, 2K. F you. Okay, Harden. Oh my god, Malik Monk. 3 injuries in like 3 weeks. What the f? And Harden does not even come back before the season ends. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Shout out to Blake Wesley. Giannis gets on all NBA first team. Brandon Miller on all NBA third team in Charlotte. Okay, we made the playoffs as the 5th seed going up against Miller and LaMelo Ball in Charlotte. Why could LaMelo be hurt? Come on, like, I got all my like players hurt. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, what the hell is going on? How long is Harden out for? Monk is done for the playoffs. That's great. Harden should be back in round 1. Towns and Giannis finished 20 plus points. Harden's still under contract. Wow, that might be one of the worst contracts in the league. That's why it probably didn't cost me a lot to get him. We're going to be so far in the luxury tax. I'm hoping I could re-sign Davion Mitchell if we don't win it all this year. All right, I basically need Bobby Portis, Giannis, and Towns to get it done in game 1. Harden's back, though. Let's go. And we lost game 1 by 12 points. Damn it. Can we please win game 2? Yes, we do. We end up winning by 23, so we split them in Charlotte. Shout out to Harden and Giannis combining for 64. Game number 3. Harden's fully healthy. We end up winning. Let's go by 1 point. You gotta win the close ones. Game 4 goes to the Hornets. Oh, they blow us up by 30. What a shitty 4th quarter. Game 5 goes to the Hornets. LaMelo 47, 7, and 7. Please win game 6. Please. Yes. Yes. Yes, we win by 45. Game 7 in Charlotte. Can we please win this? I would like to, advance to round 2 for the 2nd straight year. We're off to a very good start. Let's not choke this in the 3rd. We do a good job doing that. We're choking it. We're choking it. Oh my god, we win by 3. Okay, a win is a win. Towns is partially hurt. That's fine. We advance. Whatever. Atlanta again in round 2. Towns has a bruised right hip piece day to day. We win game 1. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Harden and Giannis. I need a Malik Monk update. What's up with Monk? 2 to 4 weeks. Okay. Imagine we win game 2. Let's freaking go. We win them both in Atlanta. Cat, I love you. Giannis with the triple-double. Gary Harris at 17. Game 3, we do lose by 4. Oh, and watch them win game 4, and it's going to be tied up 2 to 2. Okay, 3-1. Oh my god. Do not blow a 3-1 lead. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Towns, oh my god, stay healthy. Okay, we win in 6. Let's go. We're in the conference finals. We win game 6 by 18. Cavs, Milwaukee here. Man, I don't feel great about going up against this Cavs team. Monk should be back in this series. Cleveland has a, one injury. It's to Jared Allen. It's minor, though. We could play through it. Do we match up well with them? Probably not, because we get blown out in game 1. We almost had Davion Mitchell versus Donovan Mitchell. Game 2, we win. Huge stuff. Huge stuff. I know Monk's not, like, the savior, but it would be nice to have him back. Game number 3, we lost. We get blown out. And then here's where we probably go down 3 to 1. Yep. We end up losing by 6. Great fourth quarter, guys. And then game 5, we end up winning, so we're still alive. We win by 8. Giannis with 32. Towns with almost a triple-double. Can we win game 6? I don't think Malik Monk is back for this, which is unfortunate. We get outscored by 21 in the first half. Okay. We're down by 20, guys. We're down by 16, and it's over. We end up losing like 137, 114, or whatever that score was, 138, 114. Harden, he played well for us in the playoffs, man. He really did. Giannis did all he could. Bobby Portis played kind of horribly. Yeah, kind of horribly. So we don't advance. Thunder win in 7. Shai's your finals MVP. Next year, injuries will be off. I kind of like doing a mixture of the two and just seeing if I could win with that challenge. But then again, like, I want to see this team to its fullest potential. Crowder retires. That kind of hurts our depth. We don't have a first-round pick in this draft, I believe, as the Pelicans get our pick at 21. The Wizards win the lottery. I guess maybe that's why they wanted to move Beal. Bulls at 2 and Thunder at 3 after winning it all. Okay. And Giannis has that player option, so I might just have to pay him a boatload of money as well because he opts out, so does Portis, so does Monk. Oh my god, I'm going to be so far in the luxury tax. I hope we have some, like, private investor giving us more money or more capital because we are going to be one broke-ass franchise. We do have $38 million in cap space. I'm about to give Monk $16 million a year. Mitchell, I'm going to match whatever he gets. Bobby Portis, does he have a real offer out there? He does not, so I can maybe lower that a little bit. I'll give him a 3-year deal. Yeah, let's do that. And then Giannis, I got to give him every single dollar I can. Player option, no trade clause. If he leaves us, we are screwed. Oh my god. Does he go to the Knicks? Does he go to the Knicks? I don't know if he would prefer that 5th year. Like, fully guaranteed. I mean, it's a player option, so he could just come back on it. I mean, like, say I gave him this. Does that get us over the Knicks? It does not. I'm so nervous right now. I'm so nervous. Because this might be a huge L of a rebuild if I can't re-sign Giannis. Alright, I'll do the player option. I'll do the player option and the no trade clause. Wait, because that's what the Knicks are doing and he prefers that. Please sign with us. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not good. He signs with the Knicks. I'm praying the Knicks don't have the cap to actually sign him. I wish they re-signed Randall. Mitchell gets a deal from the Celtics. Holy crap. What? The hard cap? How? How am I over the hard cap? We have like $38 million in cap space already. What? I can't re-sign. Can I re-sign Mitchell if I don't re-sign Monk? Okay. Let me do that for now. Because I'm taking Mitchell over Monk. What the hell was this offseason, man? I mean, I could renounce the rights on Giannis, but I'm just praying now he's there. What is going on? Please tell me he's there. Oh my god, he actually signed with the Knicks. He actually signed with the Knicks. I can bring back Malik Monk. Wow. Alright, well, I don't have Giannis anymore. Well, I don't know what to do. I have literally 6 guys under contract, and one of them's rehabbing a torn Achilles. I just lost Giannis. I just lost Giannis. I'm speechless. I don't know what to do. We are screwed. I literally don't know what to do. I don't. Javon Carter, welcome back to the Bucks. Maybe I signed Karis LeVert to a 2-year deal. Can't even sign Carter now. Oh my god. Wow. F you, New York. I have to sign Lance Stevenson. And I have no draft capital. I have no draft capital. Oh my god. I'm speechless. It's not even like I was able to trade Giannis. I got nothing in return for him. So it's Mitchell, Monk, Baldwin Jr., Towns, Portis Jr. We're gonna do this. I guess. I guess. Monk, LeVert, Muscala, Stevenson off the bench. Oh my god. I mean, we could be a playoff team with Towns and Harden, but boy, oh boy. I don't get this team at all. I mean, with injuries off, this team is 32-22. Giannis is averaging 26 in New York. I should have just said screw you and traded them like Harden just so they couldn't sign Giannis. That was the only thing I probably should have did. But yeah, we do have Karl-Anthony Towns, who's an all-star. We are 32-22. You can just tell in my voice how like defeated I am. Giannis leaves us. We're the 5th seed. Davion Mitchell is all right. Like, the efficiency just isn't there, though. Harden's been solid for us. So you know what I'm doing? I'm calling in the big guns. If you watched the Vegas expansion rebuild, you know how great Jalen Duren is. Yeah, well, I want to do this trade because I think with Duren and Towns in our front court in the playoffs with Harden leading the way and we have Monk and Baldwin Jr. maybe, like, yeah, we could do something. Just, I need bird rights on this guy, you know? F it. I think that could actually win me a championship because you guys don't know Jalen Duren. He is a freaking stud. I'm making this trade. So it's going to be Harden, Monk, Baldwin Jr., Towns, Duren, Portis off the bench with Beasley, Muscala, Stevenson, Bertans. Such a gross, like, end of that bench. So I'm going to upgrade it a little bit. We're going to be trading Beasley, Muscala for Jordan Nwora and Edmund Sumner there. Just gets a little bit better down at the end of the bench. And now this rebuild is just all over the place at this point. Like, I'm making sure Jalen Duren has a 90-shot tendency. I want him taking all the shots. And who knows, man. Maybe Duren and Towns can get it done for me in the front court. I mean, we're on a 5-game winning streak. 6? Not bad. And then we lose 3 in a row. Can I even re-sign anybody at the moment? Nope. Nobody wants to stay in Milwaukee, man. Come on. All right, so this team might win 50 games without Giannis. We could have, and then we lost the 2 games as I started talking. LaMelo Ball is your MVP. Dylan Harper, Rookie of the Year. Okay, not great. I'm nervous, man, because like we're gonna get Giannis and the Knicks in round 1, or we're gonna get the Hornets who already beat us last year. With Giannis, right? Or no, who did we lose to? No, we also the Cavs. We are the 5th seed again, and we're taking on Giannis in round 1, and obviously Davion Mitchell now. Damn, so they had Giannis and Jalen Duren. That's pretty sick. So yeah, Patrick Baldwin Jr., man, he's been good for us. He has been. He's gonna be our starting 3. So for the playoffs, I don't even know who I want getting the 9th man minutes. Trent Forrest. Davis Bertans maybe because he could shoot the 3 ball just a little bit. He's going to get 8 minutes a night. Edmund Sumner is going to get about 16. Jordan Nwora 22 is fine. We'll do 30 to Portis. I'm going to do 38 to Duren. 40 to Towns. 28 to Baldwin Jr. Let's do 30 to Harden. I have no idea how this is going to go. I mean, Giannis doesn't do great in the sim. Could we beat the Knicks? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the So we get better by Giannis leaving us. 2K makes sense. We swept them. We swept them. Jalen Duren. I tell you, man. Like, when in doubt, you call Jalen Duren for help. He's going to get it done. Harden averaged 14.5 assists. Towns shot 36 from the field, and we still won. Now we're taking on Milwaukee, who are led by Jalen Brunson. They do have Tatum. Damn, I was hoping he left. But they don't have Jaylen Brown. We win game 1. Oh my god. I mean, what? Were they the 18? Patrick Baldwin, 26! Holy crap, they beat the 1-seeded Hawks for us. Okay, game 2, they win. Just fine. Duren at 26 and 17. Game 3. No. Oh my god, we had such a good chance to go up 2-0. Now it's 2-1 then. Patrick Baldwin, do something for me. Game 4. Damn it. We're down 3-1. We lost by 2. Tatum with a triple-double. All right, game 4. We ended up winning. Or that was game 5. I'm sorry. 3-2. The Celtics blow a 3-1 lead. I would love that. I would love that. We got to win in Boston at the TD Garden. We just choked that 3rd quarter so badly. We get outscored by 15. We have a good 4th quarter, though. We're up by 4. Don't blow it in. We end up winning by 3 to force a game 7 in Milwaukee in the Pfizer Forum. They might have changed that name, honestly. I don't even know if that's what it's called now. But we are up by double digits, and the Boston Celtics blow a 3-1 lead. Yes. Yes. Patrick Baldwin has a good game. So does Duren. So does Harden. So does Towns. How did we not win it all last year? It's because of this team right here, Cleveland, who are so freaking good. How do they have Brandon Ingram off the bench? What the fuck is this team? We are screwed. Game 1, we lost by 47. Oh my god. We win game 2 though. We win by 4. Oh my God, Harden at 35 and 17, Duren 27 and 18. Do we win game 3? Oh my, we win game 3. Holy crap, what is going on? I am freaking out. Game 4. Oh, they beat us. 2K. This video has been the ultimate. We don't have any sense in our simulation. Game 1 beat us by 47. And then we win by 4, win by 18, win by 7. All right, so we're up 3-1. This team is gonna. Oh my God, my head is spinning because this is the team that's gonna go to the finals. All right, I'm gonna press simulate round. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. Oh my God, we're in the finals. Harden, who averages 22 and 14 and a half at 36 years old. And we're going up against the San Antonio Spurs, who are led by Kristaps, Lonzo, Vassell, Johnson, Shohan, Branham. They got Justin Edwards, who sucks. Game 1 goes to the Bucks. I lost Giannis, and I'm in the finals in driver's position to win it all. It's because of this dude. It's because of Duren. Game 2, we win. We're actually going to win this series. I just jinxed it. Nope, we're up 3-1. Wow. Wow. 3-1 right now in the NBA Finals. We lost Giannis. Okay, let me not act like I'm going to win it all because we could blow a 3-1 lead just like Boston did. And yeah, we ended up giving up 142 points. Good Lord, Shohan with 38. All right, don't lose game 6. I'm getting cocky. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe we've been here. We could blow a 3-1 lead. We're doing all right, though, in San Antonio. It's looking pretty good for us. Okay. Yeah, we're going to win this game. Wow. So we lose Giannis. I have 6 current guys on the roster. I go out. I trade for Jalen Duren, man. Yeah. Also, shout out to Harden. 22 and 17. I'm going to win a championship without Giannis on this team. Harden with 22 and 17. Duren with 27 and 10. Towns with 39, 9 and 8. We got Joe Ingles is in for me right now. Oh no, that's Patrick Baldwin Jr. Why did I think that was Joe Ingles? It was the number 7. I was like, I don't even think I have him. Mug for 3. Okay, no good. But yeah, Patrick Baldwin Jr. also developed very well in this game. So shout out to him. Towns with almost 40. Harden gets the steal on Lonzo. Kick that up to Towns. Jalen Duren, cut to the rim. What are you doing? He should get that to go. 29 and 10 for Jalen Duren. When in doubt, get Duren. I'm telling you, man. He's like Shaq in 2K. He really is. And the Milwaukee Bucks have won the NBA Finals. Jalen Duren is your Finals MVP. Yeah, you know what, 2K? You screwed me up by taking Giannis from me. I'm going to go out and get Jalen Duren. So this rebuild doesn't make sense. It never made sense from the start, and it ended in just the weirdest way possible. This is the weirdest rebuild ever. Because I couldn't win it all last year. I lost in the conference finals. Lose Giannis. Don't even trade Giannis and win it all a year later with this team. Well, Harden didn't play like an 83 overall, and it's nice to see like overalls don't really correlate with outcomes sometimes because, yeah, like the Cavs and the Knicks had higher overalls than us, but we won. Like Bobby Portis, our second highest overall player, averaged 6.6 points in the playoffs. Because Duren averaged 26 and 14, Harden averaged 19 and 14, and Towns averaged 22, 9 and 6. And Malik Monk played very well for us in the playoffs also. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like for this rebuild, man. Not every rebuild is the same. This shows exactly why. I love you guys. Just be on the lookout for all these elimination rebuilds. I'm sorry, Bucks fans. It's going to get probably weird in the offseason. We'll see if Jrue Holiday and or Chris Middleton is off the team next year. I love you guys, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.